Ever pondered how a wooden horse changed the tide of a famed ancient war? Let's take a step back in time to an era steeped in myth and legend. The time of the Trojan War, a conflict so significant, it's woven into the very fabric of Greek mythology. In the heart of this tale, we find two formidable sides, the Greeks and the Trojans, locked in a battle that would span a long decade. The Greeks, led by the mighty king Agamemnon, were a force to be reckoned with. On the other side, we had the Trojans, under the rule of the noble King Priam, defending their city with unwavering bravery. But our story today revolves around a third player, one that was neither Greek nor Trojan, but a symbol of cunning and deceit, a simple wooden horse, yet this was no ordinary steed. This was the infamous Trojan horse, a seemingly innocent gift that would become a deadly trick. The story of the Trojan horse is a tale of intrigue and deception, one that illustrates the cunning of the Greeks in the face of a seemingly insurmountable challenge. But it's not just about deceit, it's also a testament to the Trojans' bravery and their tragic downfall. With the Trojan War raging on with no end in sight, the Greeks knew they had to devise a plan, a strategy so innovative, so audacious it would change the course of the war. And thus, the idea of the Trojan horse was born, a giant wooden horse filled to the brim with Greek soldiers ready to take the city of Troy by surprise. Why a horse, you might ask? Well, the horse was a sacred animal to the Trojans, a symbol of strength and nobility. The Greeks knew this, and they used it to their advantage, turning the Trojans' reverence for the horse into their own downfall. So how did a simple wooden horse become the turning point of this legendary war? As we delve deeper into this tale, we'll unravel the mystery of the Trojan horse and uncover the secrets of the Trojan War. Stay tuned, for the story is just beginning. The Battle of Troy, a clash of titans that lasted a decade, but why? The spark that ignited this colossal conflict was as personal as it was political. It all began with the abduction, or perhaps elopement, of Helen, wife of Menelaus, king of Sparta. She was whisked away by Paris, the Prince of Troy, which led to one of the most epic wars of ancient times. 1,000 ships were launched, led by Agamemnon, the brother of Menelaus, burning with a desire to retrieve Helen and restore the honor of his family and kingdom. The Greek coalition included the greatest heroes of the age, each with their own tale woven into the tapestry of this epic saga. On one side we had Achilles, the mightiest of Greek warriors, swift-footed and nearly invincible, save for his infamous heel. His wrath and eventual withdrawal from the battlefield would prove costly to the Greeks. And then there was Odysseus, the king of Ithaca, known more for his cunning mind than his strength in battle. On the other side, defending the high walls of Troy, were the Trojan heroes. Hector, the noble prince of Troy, Paris's elder brother, bore the weight of his city's defense on his broad shoulders. Aeneas, another Trojan hero, would later escape the burning city and become a progenitor of the Romans. For 10 long years, the plains of Troy echoed with the clash of swords, the cries of the wounded, and the roar of victory and defeat. The gods themselves took sides, their divine interventions adding a layer of complexity to this human conflict. The Greeks and Trojans fought with valor and desperation, their courage and determination matched only by the resilience of the city they sought to conquer or defend. Yet despite the bloodshed and the loss, the mighty walls of Troy stood firm, a testament to the city's strength and the futility of direct assault. But despite their efforts, the city of Troy seemed impenetrable, leading to a stalemate, or was it? In war, is deception the key to victory? Let's turn back the pages of time to the era of the Trojan War, where the Greeks utilized a cunning stratagem that has become synonymous with deceit. The Trojan horse. It was a masterpiece of subterfuge, a colossal wooden horse that was much more than what it appeared to be. The Greeks, under the leadership of King Agamemnon, had been laying siege to the city of Troy for 10 long years. The war was dragging on, with neither side able to claim victory. It was then that Odysseus, the king of Ithaca, stepped forward with a plan that was as daring as it was deceptive. Odysseus, known for his cunning mind and eloquent speech, proposed the construction of a gigantic wooden horse. This wasn't to be just any horse, but a symbol of Greek artistry and craftsmanship, meant to be left as a gift for the Trojans. But the true purpose of this horse was far more sinister. The hollow belly of this wooden beast was to be filled with a select group of Greek soldiers. The plan was for the rest of the Greek army to feign retreat, leaving the horse at the gates of Troy. The Trojans, believing the horse to be a symbol of Greek surrender and an offering to the gods, would bring it into their fortified city. Once inside, under the cover of night, the Greek soldiers hidden within the horse would creep out, open the city gates for the rest of their army, and Troy would fall. This audacious plan hinged on the Trojans' acceptance of the horse, a gamble that Odysseus was willing to take. The Greeks put their plan into action, constructing the horse and selecting their bravest warriors to hide within. As the Greek ships sailed away, they left behind their deceptive gift standing tall at the gates of Troy. And so the Greeks left a gift for the Trojans, a colossal wooden horse, but was it just an innocent present? What happens when the guards are down and the enemy is within your walls? Picture this, a seemingly quiet night in the city of Troy. The Greeks had apparently sailed away, leaving behind a massive wooden horse as a peace offering. The Trojans, believing themselves to be victors, had let their guard down and brought the horse within their city walls. Little did they know, they were embracing their own doom. As the moon hung high and the city of Troy slumbered in supposed victory, the belly of the wooden beast stirred. A small trap door opened and out crept Greek soldiers, their faces set with grim determination. The soldiers led by Odysseus were the best of the Greeks, chosen for this daring and dangerous mission. Silent as shadows, they moved through the city, slaying the guards and opening the gates for the rest of their army, which had returned under cover of night. The city, so jubilant just a few hours ago, was thrown into chaos and confusion. Streets that had echoed with laughter and celebration now rang with the sounds of battle cries and clashing steel. The mighty warriors of Troy fought back valiantly, but they were caught unprepared. Their city infiltrated, their defenses breached. One by one they fell before the Greeks, their dreams of victory turning into nightmares of defeat. As dawn broke, it illuminated the grim reality of the situation. The proud city of Troy, which had stood against the Greek onslaught for 10 long years, lay in ruins. The war was over, not with the thunderous clash of two great armies, but with the silent slither of a few soldiers from a wooden horse. The fall of Troy serves as a reminder that might is not always right, and that sometimes cunning and deception can overpower even the greatest of strengths. So remember, the mighty city of Troy fell not by the force of an army, but by the cunning of a few. So, what does a wooden horse have to do with modern times, you may ask? Well, as it turns out, the legacy of the Trojan horse stretches far beyond the ancient city of Troy, its influence permeating multiple aspects of our modern world. The Trojan horse has become a symbol of cunning and deception, a testament to the innovative strategies that can be adopted in the face of adversity. Its portrayal in literature and art is widespread, symbolizing the idea that things are not always as they appear. It serves as a stark reminder that sometimes the most dangerous threats are the ones that don't initially appear harmful. Take, for instance, its appearance in countless works of literature, from the timeless tales of Shakespeare to contemporary novels. The iconic imagery of the horse is often used as a metaphor for deceit, a compelling narrative device that adds layers of complexity to the story. The Trojan horse has indeed become a cornerstone of literary symbolism. Beyond literature, the concept of the Trojan horse has also found its place in the world of art. From ancient pottery to modern sculptures, artists have used the Trojan horse to express themes of deception, betrayal, and the devastating consequences of misplaced trust. Moreover, the legacy of the Trojan horse has even extended to the realm of computer science. Ever heard of a Trojan virus? Named after the infamous wooden horse, it's a type of malware that disguises itself as a harmless file or program to trick users into installing harmful software. Just like the Greeks deceived the Trojans, this cyber threat deceives unsuspecting users, proving that the lessons of the ancient tale are still relevant today. And thus, the Trojan horse remains not just a symbol of cunning and deception, but a testament to the power of innovative strategies in the face of adversity. The story of the Trojan horse is a timeless tale, its legacy continuing to influence and shape our world in unexpected and interesting ways.